such an amazing audience, such an amazing country, and such an amazing future.
Hey guys, this is the last session of today here. Finally! And this will be very, very exciting because we will have 9 startups pitching in front of the royalty and everybody else who is important. And before I start, I would like to introduce you one man. I met him the very first time 5 years ago at a Garage 48 in Tartu. He was mentoring there. He came the very first time to Estonia. He saw the birth of Vital Fields, and then he basically stayed. He helped to create Startup Wise Guys and all these wonderful things we have here in Estonia. Please welcome on stage John Bradford. It's such an honor to have you here, man.
No, thank you. Sorry. I will leave. Get off.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, let's move. Let's sit down. Cool. Thank you for your attention and patience. This is, as was described, the last event of the day. I have utter pleasure and privilege to announce this, the pitch at Palace. I had the good fortune of going to the very first one, and I feel the burden of making sure that this goes off really well. Everybody else has been amazing. I'm the loose cannon in the room. There is only one person that makes all of this happen, and I would like to invite him onto the stage to explain a little bit more about what it is. His Royal Highness, the Duke of York. I know.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great pleasure to be here this afternoon to talk about, just to introduce what's going to happen this afternoon. Pitch at the Palace is an event that I started in 2014, designed to support and encourage startups by giving them mentoring, by finding them mentors, by finding them a distribution system, by finding them a supply chain, and to a lesser extent, but just as important, finding them the finance that they may be needing. 2 parts, the pitch and the networking, because the networking is the element in which you, the audience, have an opportunity to go and talk to the individual entrepreneurs. Just to give you a very quick taste of what we've been doing, I've got one video which I think is worthy of showing. Pitch Palace 5.0 is about the biotech, diagnostics, devices world. It's a bit more technical and a bit more narrow than the previous pitches, but this one is more in keeping with where the science of biotech is going. The pitch itself is as it were, an introduction. The real challenge is being able to convince the person that you're talking to face that you can actually deliver on what it is that you promised. My advice to entrepreneurs in general, and tonight specifically, it's about make the most of the network opportunity.
I think all the entrepreneurs tonight are probably quite excited, but also quite nervous. It's a big moment for them. They get to pitch to this incredible group of investors, venture capitalists, interested parties of all kinds. There's a chance to get a little bit of press coverage if your idea is really cool. So it's a big moment.
When they walk towards that stage, hear their name being called, they see 200, 300 key people in that room. They've got 3 minutes to get their message across. The pressure is really there, and do you know what? I think you can all see it on their faces when they walk off, that big sigh of relief. I've done it. I've pitched at the Palace.
With us tonight are those wonderful 2 Royal Marines. They have the duty of giving the timing of the 3 minutes. These guys are locked and loaded with their and they're just going to go. So they're going to catch somebody out tonight.
So we often hear about companies changing the world. Well, we might just be about to meet a great many of them.
So my name is Stephanie and I'm the co-founder of a company called Doctify. Put a lot of thought into your application and put a lot of heart into it. You know, try to stay true to who you are, what you're trying to create, and try to be emotional about it. You know, it is an investor crowd, but it's also a crowd full of very intelligent people, and all they want to see is you being passionate about what you do. Now you can book flights or you can book restaurants online. Why is it so difficult to book a doctor online? Shimon and I are two orthopedic surgeons. We work in the NHS and we decided let's create a platform connecting patients and doctors.
It's incredible to see the passion for Just Milk and Helix and the other entrepreneurs here tonight. Incredible event. It makes me want to come back every single time and hear what these new entrepreneurs have to say. It's incredibly motivating for all of us.
We represent Just Milk, a venture including a nonprofit and limited company, developing a novel device for administering life-saving drugs and nutrients to breastfeeding infants. Our device, as shown here, holds a medication inside of it. This medication could be an antiretroviral, an antimalarial, an analgesic, or an antibiotic.
Well, here we have it, our first place. Drum roll, please. The winner, Pitcher Palace 5.0, Just Milk. Well done. Congratulations. Congratulations. Excellent job.
Honestly, the other ventures are so inspiring, and it's amazing just to see a number of people come up and offer opportunities for potentially investment or partnership. And it's just been such a pleasure to be able to spread awareness of our technology and about the global need. And seeing people's reaction to it is just so validating to continue in our endeavor.
It was amazing. It was an amazing experience, and we loved it. Yeah, we are so grateful for this opportunity, and we can just encourage everyone to participate in Pitcher Palace because it's just a hugely beneficial experience.
Two things to say to you this afternoon. First of all, no Royal Marines. Just a lunatic Irishman in a red T-shirt. He's going to be acting as the 3-minute bell. The other thing is that now that we have expanded pitch to come into the global arena and choosing Estonia as the first place to come, the winner from here, and probably the runner-up, I think it is, will be coming to London, not for pitch 6.0, but for pitch global, which will be held in December in London, and they will be invited to take part, along with a number of other nations that we are going to in the remainder of this year. And just to give you a taste of some of the statistics that we have achieved over the last 2 years or so, 69% of the alumni who have come through pitch have taken on more employees. We've also created about 500 jobs, 447 it says there. That number is ticking up all the time. 66% of the alumni have raised funds to the tune of somewhere in the region of about £128 million. We are taking this on to the next stage, which is why we are here. But it is about your businesses. It is about you being able to decide on who it is that is going to win. And of course, this isn't what I was describing as those that are going to win are necessarily the ones that are going to win commercially. This is about the event today. All those businesses could win in a very big way. Once those businesses are inside the pitch network, we will help them be able to reach those markets that they want to get to. We will give them the opportunity to finding mentors, and if they can't find the finance themselves, I'm sure that there are ways of being able to encourage other people to look at them. So without further ado, I will get off the stage, and I take no part in the judging. The judges are the evil ones this afternoon. I just present the prizes at the end. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much indeed for coming this afternoon, and I will now hand over to the real team. Thank you very much.
There is just one other person I would like to invite on stage now, just before we start the event, the Minister for Entrepreneurship.
Thank you. Your Royal Highness, the ladies and gentlemen, I feel that these 2 days at Latitude 59 has given us the inspiration we all need to start and develop our ventures further. We have designed Latitude 59 as a vibrant community event, which brings together all the relevant parties for startups and all the players at the startup ecosystem. Thank you all for making it happen. And thank you, Pitch at Palace, for joining up with Latitude 59 and Startup Wise Guys for this year's pitching competition. I'm sure a year from now, we will hear more about these startups pitching here today. They have developed their product further, got real traction, attracted capital, and created new jobs. Investors, do not miss this opportunity to invest. I hope that when Latitude 59 will celebrate its 15th birthday at 2022, most of these companies will be true scale-ups and have conquered whatever markets they are aiming at. As governments, Estonia and UK can and will help. We are rapidly developing the Estonian venture capital market alongside our aspiring fund managers and angel investors. The UK Embassy TechLink initiative is giving tremendous opportunities to find growth opportunities in UK. But it is up to these ambitious people coming on the stage to really make it happen. These wonderful people are set to change the world, starting up from Estonia. So let us invite them up here and cheer them as much as we can. Good luck to all of you who will be pitching here today. Let's get started. Thank you.
So the basic rules of engagement are as follows. There are 9 teams who are extremely nervous standing over there. They have 3 minutes as was described. If you overrun, I will charge on the stage. I won't rugby tackle you, but I will start waving my arms around. And I will ask you a single question in which you have a minute to respond. At the end of which, we have some esteemed judges who will be judging here on the front. But I will also encourage you to break the Wi-Fi, get the app out, and think about how to vote for one of these 9 teams for the amazing, I genuinely believe it, amazing opportunity, which is Pitch at Palace Global later this year. The number of individuals and connected parties can genuinely change your business, not to make you any more nervous than you already are. There are also a number of supporters that have helped make this happen, and will also be giving up a number of prizes as a result of that. I would like, have we got the slide with the app? No? No, let's move on. Okay, and with that, voting app, everybody got the voting app open, ready to go? As I say, break the Wi-Fi, see what happens. And with that, the app, it's the Latitude 59 app. Yours is a different app. You've got a special app. Okay, with that, I would like to invite on stage the very first team, 3D Creationist.
Hi, my name is Christian, and I'm the CEO of 3D Creationist. We have created the simplest 3D modeling app for mobile platforms. We have all seen how awesome virtual reality, 3D printing, animations, and games can be. But there's one single thing that doesn't let those trends going ballistic, and that's the lack of 3D models, which is caused by CAD programs that look still like they're made in 1995. They require 4 months of learning before you can do anything. That's why we created the simplest app for making 3D models. Even children can use us and become engineers in 30 seconds. We are also the only 3D modeling app that has an in-app gallery. For example, the prince here can make a 3D model of a crown, upload it to our gallery, and I can download it, make it better, and use it in my cartoon where I'm the prince and saving the princesses. So, if you want to find us, just look for 3D modeling on iOS or Android, because we're #1. This is one of the reasons why we are the fastest growing 3D modeling app on the market. Because we have the integrated gallery, we are also the fastest growing 3D model database. In 2 years' time, we will be the biggest 3D model marketplace. That's where the money starts coming in. So we will basically be a Spotify for consumer-made 3D models, a subscription of $3 per year. Our team is a bunch of ex-hackers and designers who've been making games since 10 and designing web pages since 12. My background is in 3D printing, and I'm happy to announce that we just closed our pre-seed round of $150K with the industry's top-leading angel investors. Finally, we can work on this full-time. So, dear VCs, after this pitch, we're going to start dating. Hopefully, it will lead up to a meaningful relationship. #NoHomo. And so, the things to remember is 3D printing, virtual reality, huge gold rushes at the moment, and we are the guys selling the shovels. So, this was 3D Creationist, the simplest app for 3D modeling. Thank you for your attention.
So at this point, I feel extremely nervous. There's a man in the second row there called Hardy. Everybody knows who he is, GrabCAD, who sort of did something very similar to this and made a lot of money. So
yeah.
He's probably a good person to go and ask for money afterwards.
Well, I can't say who are our angel investors, but let's say the leading investor invested in a guy who's now a VC. So yeah, we kind of have the same things and going in the same direction, but with masses. Cool. Because Hardy focused on the specialists, the top-tier guys who are making exact copies or exact models. We are the guys who are making the low end. We're getting the guys from Minecraft who are tired from killing zombies and want to do maybe something round, for example, but don't know how to use a CAD. So we're getting them together. We're letting them to model together, making their own games. We have 11-year-old kids in the US who don't know how to use CAD, but they know how to program.
Cool. I didn't even ask you a question.
No problem.
Get off.
Thank you.
Second up is going to be Bike ID.
Good afternoon, everyone. Is there anybody in the house who owns a bicycle? Ooh, I don't. Mine was stolen. And every year, 20 million bicycles are being stolen around the world, and just 2% of them are being found. This means that the bike owners are suffering €8 billion losses every year because of bike theft. Well, guys, our bicycle protection is broken. But with Bike ID, you don't have to worry about bike theft anymore, because now you can insure your bicycle in just 2 minutes over your smartphone. When insuring with Bike ID, we also verify the bike owner that the bicycle actually exists and the condition of the bike in order to reduce the risk of insurance fraud. In addition to that, each bicycle will get also a security label and will be entered to the worldwide Bike ID registry in order to reduce the risk of theft. Now, by reducing those risks, in insurance fraud and theft, we are able to provide you with premiums starting from just €3 per month. Our business model is super simple. We are acting as an agent to international insurance companies and earning a flat 35% commission. We started last year in Estonia. So far, 10,000 cyclists have signed up with us. Thank you so much. And we have already launched the 1.5 months ago insurance with one of the largest insurance companies in Scandinavia, If Insurance. And now we are signing agreements with largest insurance companies in Europe, Ergo and EAS. So we were planning to launch the insurance in September in Germany, but we are ahead of schedule and doing it already in July. And this is all possible because of our team. We have the experts, the entrepreneurs from insurance field and bicycle industry. So far, we have raised 250,000 euros pre-seed funding and now opened a 1 million seed round to expand the concept to German and UK market. So dear investors in the audience, let's meet. And to all the cyclists in the audience, have a safe journey. Thank you so much.
Okay, so as someone who rides a bike in Cambridge, and there are a lot of bikes in Cambridge, what do you see as the difference between the Estonian market and the other markets that you're entering? Are there differences or are they the same?
So there are slight differences because the bicycles, like in other markets, like in UK and Germany, are way more expensive than in Estonia. And also the size of the markets, because now we're going to German market. It's a 70 million bicycle market, the largest market in Europe.
Cool. Thank you very much. Cheers. I would like to invite onto stage next, co-module.
Hello. You just heard the numbers. Bike theft is a massive problem. 2 startups out of 9 on this stage today are working day and night, 24/7, to fix this problem. And believe me or not, but our investor contacted us yesterday morning. His electric bike was just stolen. You know what?
Wonderful.
He was pretty happy about it, because now he can buy a new bike with our technology inside. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Felix. I'm the co-founder of Co-Module, and we help to build better and smarter bicycles where theft is not an issue anymore. Co-Module is the global leader and first to market in bicycle and scooter connectivity. We have built hardware which is securely integrated inside the vehicle. This small guy here is the brain of the bike. It knows exactly where the bike is located. It knows all the technical data, and it can send it wirelessly to your smartphone or to the cloud. The mobile app is the only thing you need to control the bike. It also shows you the location of the bike if you have stolen or lost it. You also get notifications about maintenance. And the cloud platform is the perfect tool for the manufacturer to understand the vehicle performance of the vehicles they have already sold. They can also contact directly their customers, and they can do over-the-air software updates for their vehicles. Yes, we have brought the technology of Tesla to bikes and scooters. Our customers are manufacturers. We are targeting biggest bike and scooter manufacturers in Europe, US, and Asia. All combined, they sell more than 30 million vehicles a year. We have already secured 50,000 units of sales and another 90,000 in discussion. We have validated the market with electric bicycles and are now raising the A round to go into all two-wheel vehicles. Ladies and gentlemen, we used to build electric racing cars. We have a team from industry-leading companies. And yes, we will cure bike theft. Thank you.
So what is it about bikes?
They get stolen all the time.
That's why there's none outside. So quick question. How much is one of these modules to manufacture and put in the system?
The cost of this. So of course it really depends on the quantities. In the small scale, I would say about 100 euros, but our goal is to go to 20 euros if we scale. But actually, our model, in our model, we don't need to produce it. It can be manufactured by the vehicle manufacturer, and then we will just license the software and the firmware which they will use.
Cool. Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And next, I would like to introduce Funderful.
Thank you, Dan.
Hi, my name is Raimons. I'm the founder of Funderful. Funderful is the fundraising toolset for universities. Universities raise 40 billion every year, but their biggest priority is how do they increase their donor base of small gifts. Universities like Stanford, Princeton, Harvard, and the like are doing fine. Others are struggling. And the reason is because they don't have the tools or capacity. Back in 2012, I was running the Alumni Association of Stockholm School of Economics in Riga. We needed to raise funds for scholarships, so we made a campaign like no university had seen before. We called it Let's Beat Stanford. In 6 weeks' time, we managed to triple the number of alumni giving back. In 2 years, we beat Stanford. We had a higher participation rate than Stanford did. So 2 years back, I quit my job and founded Funderful to help other universities and schools to catch up to Stanford. We have clients in 6 countries, including Oxford colleges and US universities. Here's what our clients tell about Funderful. London Business School says it's a fantastic tool. Oxford says it's the next big thing for small gifts fundraising. But more importantly, over the last 10 campaigns we've done, our product has increased the number of donors by 116% and raised more than 200,000 euros per campaign. What we've learned is that universities need 2 things to get great results. A very customizable campaign website that doesn't feel just like a template, and have it easy to manage the volunteer fundraisers. Our product combines those 2 things. We've been profitable since day 1. We have good revenue, and we're growing fast. Now we're ready to grow much faster. So we are raising a bridge round of 150,000 euros to ramp up our US sales. And I would very much appreciate if you know of a school or a university who needs our help, please connect with me. Thank you.
Thank you. So, quick question. What are you going to use 150,000 euros with?
Sales in the US. We have a pipeline of people that we want to hire, and to manage 4 times more clients per month than we currently do.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
And next on stage, I'd like to introduce Nordigan.
Hi, let me tell you a story about credit scoring. It's great. Banks need it, but it's a nightmare. Ask any bank about credit scoring, and they'll tell you that getting the data inside the scoring models, it's a very tough task. I'm the co-founder of Nordigan, and at Nordigan, we've fixed this problem for banks. Well, historically, what it means for getting the data in the scoring models, it means for credit specialists going through their client transactions one by one, identifying the transactions manually, like this is salary and this is liabilities and that's a rent payment. And it's a very manual, time-consuming, and sometimes even an imprecise task. We've developed an automated transaction categorization solution for banks. Transactions in and categorize data out in seconds. Behind it is a solution that works inside the banks. It categorizes transactions, client transactions, and shoots in the credit scoring model precisely categorized data. We're like a very smart, very precise credit specialist right at the heart of the bank. And this is happening right now. We already have 15 paying clients to prove that this is real. On top of that, we have 20 pilots running in 6 countries, in Baltics, Finland, Poland, and Spain. And we've done that with just a team of 5 people, but not just a team. We're super experienced in machine learning, so this is the technology behind the transaction categorization, and we're very experienced in credit assessments. We know how the credit scoring models work. But we need your help. We're looking for contacts in more banks. So if you have any contacts and you can make any introductions, hey, that's great. Let's talk. Thank you.
So, amazing piece of technology. How many people are using it, and how do you get through the processing?
So right now we have 15 companies already paying for the solution in the Baltic states, and additional 20 currently testing the solution in 6 countries. It's very simple to integrate. It's a simple API.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I would like to introduce on stage next, Rangeforce.
I'm learning to fly by this textbook for pilots. Would you join me for my first flight? Hell no. I may know the theory, but without practice, I'm dangerous to both of us. That's why pilots practice in simulators. With hands-on practice, a good pilot can save lives despite the broken technology. With hands-on practice, a good cybersecurity expert can defend the system despite its vulnerabilities. My name is Taavi Must. I'm the CEO of Rangeforce. We simulate cyber battle to train IT professionals on cybersecurity. Today, the dominant educational technique for IT security trainings is a classroom, PowerPoint lecture. Online models provide the same teaching in a video with multiple choice questions. With Rangeforce, experts learn by defending against actual attacks in safe, simulated environments. Want to try? Okay. When you log into the Rangeforce, we give you a real network with real servers, with real services. Services like a web shop. We even simulate users who go and buy products from your web shop. Suddenly you notice that they buy like crazy because somebody set all the prices to 0. You are under attack. Now it's your turn. Identify the attack, fix the code, and restore the service. Was too easy? Let's try ransomware for next. So we have provided more than 3,000 hours of cyber battle experience to our customers including Barclays Bank. Barclays works with us because they need real defenders for real attacks. But there is more than training into this game. We can rank job skills of IT security experts not by paper tests, but their ability actually to defend in real environments. So not only will Rangeforce earn revenues as a training platform, but we will also be the recruitment authority on cybersecurity experts. Companies will pay because the total impact of the cybercrime is more than 400 billion to global economy each year. 70% of these incidents are related to human errors. Some teach cybersecurity by video. Some help you to recruit by candidates school. But if you know a company who needs a real defenders, then please come talk to us, because we make IT professionals the strongest link in cyber defense line. Thank you so much.
I think the last time we saw each other, you were in New York.
Yes.
Yes.
Occasionally, yes.
You do get out.
Yeah.
So what's the general format of the way you run these simulations? Is it behind a desk? Do people go away? Is this over days, weeks, months?
Well, it's what we want to do is make cybersecurity training part of the everyday job of the IT professionals. Because when you build a car, better build safety into the car in day one. when you build a bank, better build safety, security into the bank in day one. So our customers, people at Barclays, can log into our systems from the desk and take Cyber Challenge to learn.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
I'd like to ask on stage next, Reverse Resources.
Good afternoon. 100 billion garments are produced globally every year, and this number is growing. But the clothing industry is facing a crisis because we are running out of resources to produce all these clothes. At the same time, 10% of all materials go to waste from production. And brands currently don't have enough access to these materials. My name is Anne, and I'm from Reverse Resources, and we are reversing this trend. We are creating software tools for garment suppliers so that they can gather their leftover information from their production processes. We centralize this information into one database, and we give it as a catalog to brands so that they can see which leftover materials are available. They can book these materials and take this back into reuse in their products. It's not every day that you can teach something to H&M, but we just managed to do that. We won the Global Change Award. We got the €150,000 award from H&M Foundation. We got the very high-level confirmation that our solution is necessary for this industry sector. And we are now starting a pilot project with H&M and 3 of their main suppliers in China. We managed to show them an unexplored business opportunity, and now we're creating a win-win situation for both sides. Think about this. There are 820 independent suppliers behind H&M. If we combine leftovers from all these suppliers, it is possible to produce 200 million new garments. We have secured partnership with the first major client for ourselves. We have access to this network now, and we have access to next brands through that. It's a huge business opportunity we have. But now it's time to deliver. We have a very strong team of 5 with experience and knowledge from IT development and textile production. But we need more connections. Fashion industry is full of unwritten rules and connections that we just need to know to do business there. So if there are people in this room who have these connections and who share the passion for circular economy like we do, then we would love to talk to you. By the end of the year, we will have our product validated, and we will start fundraising again. Thank you very much.
Stay there.
Yeah.
So there are 1,000 people in the room. If there was one thing that somebody in the room could help you with what you're doing today, what would it be?
We really need access to fashion inner world, because fashion industry is kind of closed up. They don't think like startups do. They don't openly welcome you to change things, but they do talk about their problems a lot. And I believe that software development is a major key there. So I believe that there are people in here, in this room, who know what I'm talking about quite well. And I'm just welcoming to share this knowledge. Not even maybe with us, but in textile industry general, the way of startup thinking is very valuable.
Cool. Thank you very much. And next on stage, I'd like to invite Spray Printer.
Ladies and gentlemen, Your Royal Highness, I am Richard. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Spray Printer. There is nothing more uninspiring than a boring blank wall. Meet Brigitta. She has just spray printed a selfie to a wall. 2.5 years ago, our inventor came to an idea that a smartphone should and could be able to control a spraying machine. Around 100 prototypes and many explosions later, we have created the world's first handheld wireless printer, spray printer. It's as simple as that. You have our small device, you attach it to a regular can of spray, activate the print in our mobile application, and with your own free hand movement, you deliver whatever you want to any surface. It is all good fun to print a selfie for once. But for professional designers, we are creating a marketplace where designers can upload their creation and people who want to spray print everything can download that awesome stuff. Over 90% of the people who have pre-ordered spray printer for today have said that they need this marketplace. That's why we have been creating spray printer community for past 6 months. We already have designers signed up from Australia, Brazil, America, and all over Europe. There is something about spray printer that people love to talk about. We have been featured in over 300 top-notch technology and design blogs all around the world in over 10 languages. We have come a long way in short space of time. We teamed up 8 months ago. Since then, we have held the Estonian 5th successful global crowdfunding campaign. We only had the idea, the concept. Today, we have the technology. We are ready to ship out first 300 units for the end of this summer. We are setting up a medium volume production for the end of this year, and we have all the partners and resources to fulfill this promise. Right now, we are looking for partners to find new usages for the technology, to find new ways how to gain profit from spray printer. And we are looking for investors who share our dream and help us scale up. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Richard. Let's catch up later and let's spray print the socks off. Thank you.
So I have a 7-year-old son who could do a lot of damage with one of these. It scares me. Anyway, so who do you think are going to be the sorts of customers that are going to use this?
Well, at first, people who who are not afraid of getting a little bit painty. But in long term, everyone who cares about their living environment, because spray printer makes every room beautiful.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And last but not least, I'd like to introduce Tim Better.
Hi, my name is Anna-Greta, and I'm the co-founder of Timbetter. Timbetter is a smart device solution that enables to measure timber quickly and accurately and manage the data. The problem with the timber measurement is that it's time-consuming, inaccurate, and simply ineffective when it's done manually. Or then it's quick and accurate, but very expensive when it's done on the measurement lines. Timbetter offers a solution that is easy to use, precise, and affordable to everyone, starting from a private forest owner until the sawmill or manufacturer. Using Timbetter is easy. Person simply makes a photo of the pile and instantly gets the volume, the number of logs, and the exact diameter of every log, which is the most important information for supply chain management. All the piles are geotagged, so the origin of the timber is always known, and it's really easy to track down the illegal logging. Our goal is to become the global standard for timber measurement. Timbetter is a paper-free solution that brings efficiency, transparency, and trackability to the sector. We make sure that the private forest owners get the right price for their timber, and we help the sawmills and manufacturers to make their measurement process more efficient. But it's not only that. With the help of Timberter, we digitalize the whole supply chain of timber, meaning that we help the tax administration to detect the tax fraud. We help the Ministry of Environment to fight with illegal logging. And we help the road administration to make sure that there's no overweight trucks driving on the road. Timberter was released worldwide 2 months ago. Our technical team worked on the log detection algorithm for 2.5 years, and we used more than 80,000 pictures during the machine learning process. Now we are ready to target the 400,000 customers worldwide. We sell the company's subscription, and for the private forest owners, the volume-based measurement. We have already the paying customers from Estonia, Lithuania, Netherlands, Canada, and UK. Our team consists of strong forestry background, computer vision and machine learning skills, and marketing expertise. We met up at the Garage 48 hackathon, which was specially dedicated for ladies. And of course, only practical solutions like Timberter were born out of this event.
That was me. Yes. 3 minutes, you're up.
Thank
well
you.
done. You're obviously doing extremely well. What's your biggest challenge?
Sometimes I hear this kind of excuse why it's hard to use a Timberter. I have big thumbs.
Thank you very much. Okay, so everybody needs to be jumping on their apps. That was the 9 teams. And start voting on the Latitude59 dashboard, okay? I would also like the judges to convene to the back so that we can convince what might be the right answer. And I'd also like to invite Preet back on stage.
Thank you, John, thank you. So this was a proper pitch competition, and they will be away for 7 to 8 minutes. But yesterday, they had early stage startup pitch competition. And there was, how many startups? I don't even know, quite many. But you are now able to see the top 3 of the yesterday's pitch competition while the judges take the vote. So the first, they will have 90 seconds, yes. They will have 90 seconds, so that it will be a very short pitch. And the first one on the stage is Stepshot.
Hello, my name is Sasha, and I am co-founder of Stepshot. AXA Technologies, Coca-Cola, Kongsberg Automotive, all use software I created to ease the pain of one person. Let me rewind a few years back. I was a passionate software developer, and one guy told me, I hate software documentation. It takes so much time to hit print screen over and over again and to write all these text instructions. It's a nightmare for me. So I decided I can help him some time, to save him some time and nerves, and that is how I sold my first license. Now, 200 companies use Stepshot. We can help so many people. IT operation guys, customer support agents, enterprise consultants. For all these people, documenting is a boring pain. Stepshot literally cuts 80% of their efforts. Expert just goes through the workflow, and everything is automatically captured into a nicely styled guide with screenshots and text instructions. We know how to save a lot of time to enterprises because of direct access to existing customers, and to how to save time to each specific end user. Here at Latitude, we want to expand our network to build new partnership connections, and also to meet our potential advisors with enterprise background. It's 15 minutes left till the end of the conference. I will be here in this corner. So come up to speak with me. I'm Sasha from Snapshot. Thank you.
So one question. What would you say this far is your biggest achievement with Snapshot?
The biggest achievement, I think right now, Microsoft is evaluating our solution, and Microsoft evangelists sent out information about our application to all evangelists from Microsoft around the globe, because he liked that so much, he said he would like to adopt it within the corporate itself.
Thank you. Good one. So the next one is Tõnis from Tibo.
Hi, I'm Tõnis of Tibo. We built a content creation and sharing platform for teachers. Over the next 3 years, we want this to be used over 2 million teachers in Latin America and Europe. We want to do this because an average teacher has to give 4 to 8 classes each day and has about 2 hours for preparation. 2 hours is damn hard. I've done it myself. Teachers need content, creative, interactive content, like presentations, videos, quizzes, and learning games. And they want this all in one place. We have built Tibo to do exactly that. Since September last year, we have signed up 3,700 teachers in 2 continents. We have signed up 24% of Estonian teachers within 1 school year. We are making recurring revenue, €9 per teacher per month for premium content. We have a great team of 6 people. We have already raised over 100,000 euros, and we are now raising our seed round 300,000 euros to grow the community of teachers in Latin America and in Europe. My name is Tõnis of Tibo, and thank you for listening.
Thank you. Exactly the time. Very well done. 90 seconds. So you said Europe and Latin America. How do you enter the new markets?
It's very easy. We target the early adopters at first via content marketing, emails, and Facebook ads. Once first teachers in schools are using it, they get so much value out of it that they invite their colleagues to join and their principals to pay for it.
Wonderful. Viral growth. Thank you very much. The next up is Palleter.
I'm Mert from Palleter. We are hacking the trucking industry. The problem? Very simple. 1 in 4 trucks on Europe's roads is empty. Why? Because it's very hard for the truckers to find backloads on their return trips. Solution? Very simple again. Build a huge virtual fleet of trucks and connect all the shippers to the trucks in an optimal way, and problem solved. But it's not so easy. It's a 2-sided marketplace with shippers and truckers, and building up a 2-sided marketplace is really hard. But we have found a solution together with the trucking companies. In addition to this marketplace, they need something else. They need a proper ERP. The ERPs that they're currently using suck. They're from the Windows 95 area. The guys get red in the faces every single time they talk about the ERP. So we have built them a modern, beautiful, cloud-based ERP, and we are giving it away for free. And in return, we know where the trucks are and how much space they have. And once we have enough trucks in our fleet, we'll open up the marketplace and help them sell out this spare space. Our ERP is so good that every single time we demo it at the trucking company, they call us back 2 days later and they want to invest. So we have a term sheet on the table that allows us to go for the next 18 months, but this is a long run. This is a marathon. If any one of you investors or team members are excited about our opportunity, please come and join us. Thank you.
Thank you. Can you shortly tell about the background of your team, actually?
Sure. So I was employee number 5 at Skype, and I was working there for 12 years, leading different product and technology teams. And together with my co-founders, Tõnu and Priit, we have founded the best digital design agency in Estonia that designed the logo for Latitude59.
Thank you.
Plus, we built a SaaS business that runs the platform where Latitude's website is running on. So.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks very much. Cool T-shirt, by the way. The truckers. So now I see that the jury is not back. So this gives us time to just talk to you. Wonderful.
Any volunteers to come on stage, talk about something? Just so.
Hey, look at that. There is something which has to be mentioned. There are sponsors. We have to say thank you to the sponsors. Give them a big applause. Without them, nothing like that would ever happen. Thing is that you can also vote on the pitch at Palace, Estonia, in the app. Download the app, the Latitude59 app, and vote for the favorite of the audience, I assume. And then, there is actually good news. We're opening a new, wait, look, there is a hand up there. But the good news is that Garage 48 signed a lease for a new hub, so we are going to open a new hub in Telliskivi. That is good.
So for those who don't know, Garage 48 just celebrated its 4-year anniversary as a kind of event and co-working space in Tallinn.
6-year anniversary.
I think it's 4 years at the current location.
At the current location, the hub, yes.
Yeah. So we are doubling the space from 50 to 100 seats now.
Then, look, one of the pitchers had their hand up. You had your hand up. What do you want?
My phone is too old. The app is not working. Is it possible to vote somewhere else?
Let's hope she wins the competition and gets a new phone.
Exactly. Buy yourself a new phone. So there is also one news that we have selected the dates for the next Latitude59, which is on 25th to 26th of May next year. So book it in your calendar already. Open your calendars, put it there. 25th to 26th of May. The location is the same. The venue is already booked. And the first tickets, actually, for the next year are available. So you can purchase them, and they're just 39 euros. That's a bargain.
Not tomorrow. Only today, not tomorrow.
Yes, but only today, by the way. Only today until 11:30 or so at the night.
We have done a lot of Garage 48 pitching juries and so on, and when the jury takes their time, it always means that the pitches were good, and it's very, very hard to choose the best ones. So actually, all the teams that presented were very, very good. So let's give one more applause to all the pitching teams, plus the 3-1 as well.
But let's ask a question. So, who of you will be back next year? Can you show me the row of hands? Can you say that I'll be back? That is very good. That was not like a Terminator at all. What?
She has a ticket.
Who has the ticket? Look, there are 2 people who have the ticket already. 3, 4. Whoa, very good. Buy the tickets for the next year.
It looks they're selling out. How many people from abroad became EU residents today?
Wow, that is good. That is good. Congratulations. Welcome to the family. Are we running out of questions? Usually
we can answer questions. So does anybody have a question about Latitude 59?
Does anybody have a question to ask, actually? Look, there is a question that a gem, yes, obviously.
It's about space, I guess.
Yes. Preet, next year, will we have a space session and space track at Latitude59?
To be honest, I actually pushed for that one already for this year. So we had Erika as an introduction to give you a taste and a feel of how it would be to talk about space. Most of the people went, she's nuts, which is good. So I hope so. If you can get people from NASA, for example, here, SpaceX would be great on the stage. Definitely we'll have a space track. So contact people from SpaceX. Elon Musk, lovely person to talk to. We'll definitely have a space track then. Excellent, thank you.
As we prepare for next year's, actually, so you guys all can become involved as well. Because Garage 48, Latitude59, just like Garage 48, actually, both of them are volunteer-run organizations. They are non-profits. We do it out of our free time. I run like Otherwise Weekend, Pre-Trans Moon Cascade. Andrews runs Enterprise Estonia and Silicon Valley and so on. But you all can become involved. So what we actually like always, give us suggestions on good speakers and tell us actually who you would like to hear next year. So all that kind of suggestions are very welcome as well. And of course, as volunteers, we can always accept your help to come and organize the conference next year.
Ah, look, the jury's back. Give them a big applause. Welcome, jury, back. John, do you need a microphone? Do you need a microphone? I can give you one, or you can take one. Just number 7, yeah?
Number 7.
Look,
wow.
they're back.
My favorite number. Cool. So I've never seen VCs wrestle and beat the crap out of each other, but that was pretty contentious back there. I was going to Snapchat it, but it went on a bit long. Anyway, I would like to, there are actually 3 prizes this afternoon. I'd like to introduce a very special prize from Startup Fukuoka on stage if you'd like to come. And the winner is, this is for the Asia Potential, is for Bike ID. Is Bike ID around? Okay, come up. Are we done? It says 12 minutes, 36 seconds. We're not standing here for 12 minutes, guys. Come on, let's get off. And next up, I would like to award the audience favorite vote from the app itself. I think you already know what the answer is. It's co-module.
Hooray!
So after much contention and lots of wrestling, very scary, very, very scary, and with the approval of the guys from Pitch It Palace, we're actually going to make 2 awards, and 2 people are going to go to London. They were so blown away by how good the quality of the teams were here this afternoon. So I'd like to, you can wrestle over the thing here, invite on stage Range Force and Timbeter.
I've been told to stand up here and talk to you now. Ladies and gentlemen, That is the speediest pitch session I've ever witnessed. Absolutely brilliant. Your 3 minutes are absolutely fantastic. Just one last thing. The second phase of this is the networking, which is what everybody's about to go and do now, because it's an opportunity for you to have a conversation with those people who have pitched this afternoon, because they will have alerted you to ideas, you will have contacts, you will have investment ideas, or whatever. I have one request, that from the audience this afternoon, and I do this at the pitch at the Palace, at Buckingham Palace or St. James's Palace as well, which is that within the audience, can you at least make one follow-up telephone call, meeting, or contact with one of the pitching organizations or pitching entrepreneurs this afternoon? Even if it's just to say, hello, I thought it was good, and if there's anything I can do to help, but one phone call or one contact will make a huge difference. And to those two that are coming to St. James's Palace at the end of the year, we do not stand idly by and place you in a green room in palaces. We put you in rooms of red and gold. It is designed to put you under extreme pressure, because it is only through that pressure that entrepreneurs can truly succeed. So I wish the two of you every success when you come to London, and all of you every success in your endeavors as you network and see as many people this afternoon as you can, because I think all those entrepreneurs deserve not only your congratulations, but also everybody's good fortune. Thank you all very much indeed. Thank you.
Thank you. It was fun. I would like to just invite back on stage the teams which took part this afternoon in the pitch event. So if you'd like to come back on stage, I have a little token for which you can remember the day. 3D Creationist. Come on, guys. Bike ID. Co-module. Funderful. Nordigan. Range Force. Reverse Resources. Spray printer. Even. And finally, Timber. Well done. Thanks.
Thank you, guys. So this was the pitch competition.
I want to say special thanks to John. John has been actually supporting the Estonian startup ecosystem, I don't know for how long, 5+ years?
Some people would say too long.
Too long, yeah. But he's always welcome back, and John and Startup Wise guys helped to set this up as well. But John actually has a small announcement as well, so can you tell us?
Absolutely. So yeah, thank you guys for allowing me the stage for this. So I had the good fortune of meeting these guys actually in Tartuk. Don't ask why.
Garage 48.
Garage 48. Must be now 5 years ago, I believe.
Vital Fields was born there.
Vital Fields was born there. There was the Q app. What was the?
Yes, Q-Minder as well.
Q-Minder was there.
The Latvian Estonia started.
Yeah, you should do some investment. You're doing quite well. Anyway, the point being is I had the good fortune with some of my co-founders to be able to put together Wise Guys. It has been running and it's been really successful here in Estonia. But today I'd love to announce we are taking it on the road. We are going to Riga. So later this year, Startup Wise Guys is going to be in Latvia and Riga. So looking forward to that. Cheers.
Awesome.
Thank you.
There are a couple of more announcements to make. One is that we would like to thank all the sponsors and the organizing partners in the venue, everybody. Can you please make the sponsors and the partners big applause? I would like to invite on this stage our organizing team, Andrus, Anna, Miriam, Yuri, and others. Can you put it back, the last
Everybody
slide?
on the stage.
The organizing team, please come on the stage. Andrus, Anna, Miriam, Andero, Kaita, Triin, Mairi, Marju, Kalum, Eveli, Keret, Kristi, Eva, Teine Priit, Kadi, Ingrid, Kairi, Annika, Triin, Peeter. Everybody, look at this crew. They made it happen.
And of course, thanks Priit and Yuri for moderating the 2 days here. So we had the most astonishing, the strongest, the biggest startup event ever in Estonia this year. And we are going for the next year even bigger, better, and more astonishing.
Effing yes.
Yes.
By the way,
some people are still working, so not everybody came on the stage. So people are all around the house still. So.
But these guys who are not working from volunteers, could you also please come on the stage, because we had a huge amount of volunteers helping us as well.
40 people.
Volunteers, come on the stage.
Come on, come on. Tulge. Go on stage.
These are the volunteers who are currently not busy. Look how many there are. Thank you very much, guys. Without you, this event wouldn't be that.
Yeah.
It's a photo opportunity, isn't it? Photo. You can make selfies. No, from us actually, sorry. Was that it? No.
Go and have a drink.
No. Next year, 25th to 26th of May, there will be another Latitude 59. Welcome back! And the funny thing is that during this event, I never said fuck once on the stage. I usually do.
So I guess it's time for the reception. So we have some drinks outside, actually.
Let's have drinks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.